we have some breaking news coming in. One top commander of Lashkar Toiba terrorists has been neutralized in an ongoing encounter. He is the mastermind of Dangdagiri and was given task of reviving terrorism in the Rajouri and Poonch area. So, of course, this is the latest that we are being given to understand. One top commander of Lashkar Toiba terrorists has been neutralized in an ongoing encounter. Our reporter is going to be joined very shortly to give us more details on this development that has in fact taken place. In fact, he is joining us. Joining us live right now is my colleague Ajay Jandyal. Ajay, over to you.
Well, yes, it's a big success as security forces have successfully neutralized Quri, a top commander of Lashkar Toiba in this Kalakot encounter, and he is a terrorist who has been sent here especially to the Rajouri Poonch to revive terrorism, and he is the terrorist who basically have played a very crucial role in carrying out attack on the Hindus in Dangri village, in which 7 Hindus were killed. We have reached the spot here, and right ahead of this area you could see that this is the thick forest area where these terrorists are hiding. One terrorist have been neutralized, one is still injured and alive there in the dense forest area, and Indian Army, they are continuously trying to target him who is hiding in a dense forest area. Sources are saying that Quri was basically a very close area of Lashkar chief, and he was sent here in the Jammu and Kashmir's Rajouri Poonch area to revive terrorism, and he was continuously moving from one location to another in this thick forest area of Rajouri, and he 2 years back he carried out an attack on the Hindus here in Rajouri in Dhangri village, in which 7 Hindus were killed and several others was injured, and yesterday he was hiding in this area when he was spotted. Few days back on Sunday he was spotted, and we are showing the exclusive picture of Quri who was spotted in a village, and he was basically spotted when he was speaking to a lady here, and he was asking for some food and some other help to the locals over here, and the people, they shared this information with the security forces, and then he was spotted, and encounter was started, and now we came to know that Quri was hiding in this area of forest for last more than 3-4 months, and he basically was planning to carry out one another attack here on the minority community, but on time action of the forces have foiled this attempt of Quri and his other people. I will try to show you the visuals here. Just see, these are the visuals in which I am trying to show you that Quri is basically a mastermind and was responsible for terror attack here, and this is the photograph of Quri which basically have been killed by the Indian Army troops over here. Modern gadgets and other equipments have been used by the Indian Army troops here in this thick forest area to ensure that terrorists, those who are hiding, they will not be slipped from this area, because on 5th of October he gave a slip to the forces a few days back, and then he rushed moved from that area to another forest area, but now he has been killed, and one weapon have been recovered. His body is spotted there in the forest area, and encounter still going on.
Right, absolutely. Ajay, what more details can you tell us about this encounter that's taking place?
Well, see, as far as the encounter is concerned, I will ask my camera person to show you the visual. Just see, this is the thick forest area where the operation is going on, and the area is so thick, the forest area is so thick that no one can see even from the top that where people are moving, where they are hiding. So terrorists basically have chosen this area to hide themselves, and Quri, his one associate, he was hiding in this forest area for last several days, but on Sunday he was spotted, and right after that operation was started, and now still firing is continuously taking place. Firing is happening here. Indian Army is continuously trying to target these terrorists, and one more terrorist is still alive, and he is hiding in this hideout, but our forces, they are on the job, and we believe that soon even he will be neutralized by the security forces, and both the terrorists, those who are responsible for reviving terrorism in the Rajouri Poonch, those who are responsible for the Dhangri terror attack in which 7 civilians were killed. They will be neutralized by the security forces, and we have seen that in the recent past how terror activities have increased in this region of Rajouri, Poonch, especially in the recent past, because we have seen this number of terror attacks took place in this area in the recent past is continuously increasing. That indicates that Pakistan had sent him here in this Rajouri Poonch area to revive terrorism. In last few months, 20 terrorists have been gunned down by the security forces in this region of Rajouri Poonch.
Right, absolutely, Ajay. So from what you're telling us right now, and before I in fact propose a question to you, if my PCR could quickly show my screen over here and I could show the visuals of the top commander of Lashkar-e-Toiba terrorist Quri, who of course we're right now talking about, who's been now neutralized in this ongoing encounter. This man right here is the mastermind of Dangri. He was given the task of reviving terrorism to Rajouri and the Poonch area. He was in fact an ID expert and was also a trained sniper by the Pakistani army. Of course, viewers, that man over there who has been encircled in the green is the man that we are talking about. He is a top commander of the Lashkar-e-Toiba. He has in fact been neutralized amidst the encounter that has been taken place. But of course, roping in Ajay Jandyal into the broadcast, Ajay, so of course from what you are telling us, security has heightened. These encounters are taking place, and of course our army is taking a very, very proactive step in order to in fact neutralize these terrorists who have been moving around in the area.
Well, yes, continuously operation is taking place here, and the security forces, they are ensuring that these terrorists will not give slip from this area. If we talk about the Quri, who's a Lashkar commander, and he was basically hiding in the forest area, he's expert in making IDs, he's expert in, doing so many things here as far as this, area is concerned, because he was given task of reviving terrorism, radicalize the youngsters, and then use them as a weapon here against the forces and civilians over here. That is what exactly has happened in the recent past, and that's why he managed to train some of the terrorists over here, and we have seen that more than 20 terrorists have been gunned down by the security forces here in this region of Rajouri Poonch. That indicates that how successfully security forces were operating and working to ensure that every threat has to be neutralized as soon as possible. Now Quri has been gunned down, and we believe that soon other terrorists, those who are hiding in this area, they will not be spared, and they also will be neutralized in the coming days.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.